Overdrive stream, the Star Contest traveled to the pink city of Jaipur, where 15 amateur and professional photographers from the shortlisted 30 were given a Mercedes-Benz CLA for 24 hours to shoot. Their objective was simple: to capture the sense of travel and adventure that the CLA brings against the beautiful backdrop of Jaipur. Here's what the participants thought about the adventure and challenge of automotive photography and their gorgeous subject, the Mercedes-Benz CLA-Class.
Well, there are two kinds of automobile photography. One is editorial, which is what we are doing here, which is kind of, park it, point, shoot, that kind of thing. And the other is advertising, which is a totally different ball game. So that's a lot more equipment intensive. You need, in general, a tele lens so that you keep your proportions of the car from getting distorted. It's up to the photographer to really showcase the strengths of the car. In our case, it being a youth-oriented luxury car, we want to show that you can do things with it as a driver, not merely as a chauffeur-driven car. So you want to show, try to show that perspective as well to the prospective buyer, that these are the kind of places this car shines, urban settings, those kind of things. So yeah, a lot of it does depend on the photographer.
What I found was that you have to showcase the speed, the most important part. Then the conditions are pretty much very different, because you need a large space, that too on a speed. You have to take care of the traffic and all those conditions. So that makes it a bit more difficult. We shot at the night most of the part. So the lighting effects, the street light, everything you have to take care of while doing an automobile shoot, especially when you're not doing it in a preset conditions.
Man, the design is just brilliant, yeah. I think that's one of the most stunning thing about shooting the car. So even in spite of being in such a beautiful place like Jaipur, I think a lot of my shots were focused around the design, the lines of the car, and the most beautiful thing. Of course, the speed and the acceleration, the way the car just weaves in and out of traffic, that's just a brilliant experience. And it's kind of very tempting to shoot that and go out of the way to shoot that. And if you try that, but you're not always successful in such a chaotic city.
Shooting stills were reasonably easier as compared to shooting a tracking shot. One reason being that the roads weren't really smooth inside the tunnels where I was trying to get a tracking shot, so I had to do a couple of rounds. But I think I've managed to grab a few shots for tracking. Stills, the only trouble I had was fixing a good location where it would, justify the whole class and the look of the car.
The three best photographers from the face-off from Jaipur and the next leg in Chikmagalur will join us on a week-long cross-country road trip and a chance to photograph some stunning places along the way. One lucky photographer will be chosen as the final winner of the competition and will drive home in a Mercedes-Benz CLA-Class, which will be theirs for an entire year.